Hello and welcome to the session of 5 for 5th, where today we're going to model the game Finish First, which is found in section 6.2 of our 5th grade everyday math books. A couple of notes for this game. First of all, we really recommend that this, for step 1, ensure students understand directions. We really recommend that the kids themselves quietly read the directions, and then maybe call on a student or two and get a consensus from the class, so we know that everyone is on board with the game. Rarely do we allow them the opportunity to learn the games themselves. We're usually telling them what to do. So this is a perfect opportunity for that. Something to keep in mind, this game is played in 4 consecutive sections, 6.2 to 6.5. And we will be keeping track of the data throughout the 4 days. Then when we get to section 6.6, the data is actually used yet again. So again, collecting it, compiling it, and then it's actually used in 6.6. Partner pairs must remain the same for all 4 days. Extremely important. And the same student must be going first all 4 days.
What are we going to do if somebody's absent?
That's where we're going to have to, they're a backup plan. Whether the teacher can jump in, or that child becomes the statistician that day.
Right, we give that child a different job.
A job that day.
Yeah.
Okay, so each partner pair must play a minimum of total games. This is throughout the 4 days. And this data is recorded on journal page 171. We're going to show you all this. After each day's gameplay, one partner from the partner pair is going to come to the front of the room and record their data on a classroom data sheet. Okay, and this is what we were talking about when we just said, what if someone's absent? Each day we're going to assign a statistician and a checker. They're going to work together to compile the entire class set of data. They're going to put this on the totals to date chart. So you're going to need 2 students every day. Again, a perfect opportunity for an absent partner pair. These 2 students then calculate the percent of time on the player going first wins, and they make a bar graph. Very important job. At the very end of the day, it'd be a good idea for you to summarize what went on and to place a sticky pad on the probability meter to show exactly where the percent lie, or approximately, where the percent lies of the player going first winning. Okay, let's get down to the game. The actual rules of the game, it's a very simple game. The game itself, again, is simple. Compiling the data is the big goal of this game, and using the data. Now what happens is we're going to turn over cards one at a time. I'm going to go first, and that means I go first for the next 4 days. I go first, and we're looking at the sum. Whoever gets 21 or higher, again, sum is 21 or higher, wins that round. I'm going to put the date here, and we begin play.
And this page is in their journal.
This page, the journal page 171.
So each person in the partner pair should be recording this.
Yes. And they have enough lines. While it's only played 4 times, they give the children ample space for extra play. Okay, so I have 5.
Plus 4 is 9.
Okay. Plus 6, excuse me, is 15.
And 15 plus 6 is 21.
Oh,
Yay.
so you get...
So the player going second wins. I get 1 tally.
And we just keep going. It's really that simple. 7. Now again, I had to go first because I'm the first player.
Plus 8 is 15.
15 plus 8 is 23.
You just won.
Whoa! I won! This is all right.
You weren't.
You'll see. This is rare.
Okay. 6. Oh, you have to go first.
I have to go first. 6.
6 plus 5 is 11.
11 plus 7 is 18.
18 plus 4 is 22.
Yay!
I won. I'm over 21, so I won.
Okay. 5
plus 7 is 12.
Plus 5, 16, 17.
17 plus 4 is 21. I've gone down to the casinos. Keep getting 21.
I have 8.
Plus 4 is 12.
That's true, 21. Right, 12 plus 6 is 18.
And 18 plus 8, 18 or 16, it's 26. So we would just continue.
Continue.
Maybe 10 times the first day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you run out of cards, you're just going to reshuffle.
Right.
Give the kids, I mean, you see how quickly that went.
Right.
Give the kids about 10 minutes. Now we're going to take a look. Total games that we played were only 5. But again, you're going to give the kids more time than that to play. Now we start recording. We take, this is being, we're going to send an attachment so everyone will get these grids that we made up if you'd like to use them. And at the end of an hour, you'll have a hard copy. We're going to record the date, 2/9/2010. And if you look, we made the 4 specifically because it's 4 days you're playing. Player 1 won once, and we're doing this in the form of tallies. Player 2 won 4 times. Now what's going to happen is, I, as a partner pair, I went up and I recorded my pair's statistics. Now we have another pair.
Julie and Tiffany.
Julie and Tiffany, one of them is going to come up to the front. 4 times player 1 won.
Notice how they're just adding it in.
So the tallies
So
are
the
continuing.
class data.
And then the player who went second won another 9 times. So we're going to add 9. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I do that right? No, I think I'm sorry, guys. Okay, that's really not. Then we have the next group, which is Jacob and Nicholas. Now they have 5 times player 1. The first player 1. That's 5. And then, wow, 11 times. So here's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so what we've just done, now this is going to continue. You're going to have at least 12 partner pairs.
Right.
So this is going to be
a lot of
time
tallies.
consuming. Yeah, a lot of tallies, and this is the first day. Then you take this information, and this is now time for the class statistician and checker to come up. They're going to come to the front, and you're going to have these displayed on the front. They're going to write today's date, and they're going to say, okay, player 1, the first player won 10 times. The second player won 5, 10, 15, 24 times. And we had a total number of games played of 34. So shouldn't be that big of a deal, but this is their job. Then, again, as their job, they're going to take this information and they're going to be filling in the percent of time player, I know, going first one. This is going to be bar graphs. And each of the 4 days, they're going to come up 4 different times. They're going to put the date under, and they're going to make a bar graph recording the number of times the first player won, the percentage of the number of times the first player won. So we have 10 out of 34. Now, as being the statistician, they're going to come. They're going to do 10 out of 34, which is a simple quotient, which equals 29%. It's 29.294. 29%. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to record the date of 2/9/2010, and I want 29%. Ooh. There we go. There's the completion of day 1. Now, this is what we want to really stress. When you get to day 2, now we have a day 2. This is the number of first players who won. This is the number of player 2 winning. Watch what you do now. The statistician's going to come up. They're going to put the date. Now we're looking at the grand total, not just the 10th, the 9th, and the 10th cumulative. So I have 5, 10, I have 17 wins for the first player, and then we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, and then we have 55 wins for the second player, of a grand total of 72. That is 72 games played over the 2 days. And then they're going to proceed with this. And they're going to say, that was what? That was 17 over 72. They're going to come back in here. What'd you get, Nancy? Okay. 17 divided by 72. They get 24%. So we're going to come. Now we're at 24%. And this date is 2/10/2010 at 24%. Okay, and as the game progresses, After the 4th day, we're going to get a nice feel because you figure 12, 13 teams playing 50 times each.
It's gonna be a lot of games.
Yeah, a lot of games. So that's the game. Finish first. If you have any questions, please give us a call and we'd be glad to help. And see you at the next 5 for Fit.
Bye.